Yo, what's good, fam? Today we're gonna talk about something real, straight from the Bible, but just as real in the streets. Just take a moment and just bear with me, right? Think for a second, a simple second, right? It's a life lesson, a mindset, a call to action, all wrapped into one. But don't trip out on me. It's not about what you're doing right now. It's about it's about grinding though. It's all about your purpose, about putting in the effort to get where you want to be. So what you're doing right now don't really matter. It's just all about what you're gonna do after you see this video. So sit back and relax and let's break it down, right? So what I mean, right? Work is, first of all, like, what does it mean to work? It's not just about having a 9 to 5 or sweating out at the gym. All right, it's about your effort, your discipline, your consistency. It's about waking up every day, just deciding that I'm going to be better than I was yesterday, finding that thing that you're passionate about and pouring all your energy into it, right? It's like in the Bible, right? Work wasn't optional. It wasn't just a good idea. It was like survival. You don't plant, you don't harvest, you don't grind, you don't shine. And then let's be real. That's the principle. It still applies today. If you want to eat, whether it's literal food on your table or success in your life, you gotta put that work in, right? So like this is like a hustler's mentality. I had something before called I forgot what I had on a YouTube channel, like a million ways to. It was something I had, but I'm not gonna bring up the old stuff. Like I'm trying to bring the streets to the world, so I'm living in just pretty much pouring out what I'm living in right now. So everywhere you look, people is hustling. Like everybody on the money hunt. Like the entrepreneur that's out there selling out their trunk. You know, the artist that's putting their soul and their arts and their crafts, and you know what I mean. They putting it. That single parent that's working 2 jobs, you know what I mean, to make sure that their kids got what they need. That's the kind of energy I'm talking about, right? You might be thinking like, but like, what if I'm trying and it's not working? And failure is a part of it. Like I'm going through these things now, and that's why I speak so passionate about it. Failure is a part of it. Sometimes we lose and we gain things in the process of losing things, and God, sometimes he'll take things and he'll restore it tenfold. So every successful person that you admire has probably faced rejection at some point, some setbacks or days where they wanted to quit. Like, but what's the difference, right? They didn't stop. They kept going. They kept working because they knew, like, deep down inside, the only way out is through avoiding the lazy shit. I'm sorry, excuse my language, avoiding the lazy mentality. Now it's time to be real about it. Like the Bible also comes with a warning. Like if you don't work, you don't eat. That's what I said. And Thessalonians, I forget the Bible quote, but let's be honest, there's a lot of distractions out there. They make people lazy. Social media, binging and watching TV and playing video games and scrolling endlessly on TikTok and all that. And I mean, it's not getting you nowhere. So like, that's what I'm trying to build. And you can't make fun out of those things. You got to take breaks, and you should work so you be able to take those breaks, that you can scroll on social media. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with doing it, but don't let your distractions keep you from your purpose. Like time is the only thing you can't get back, so use it wisely. If you're chilling more than you working, it's time to check yourself. Like work doesn't have to be like solo. It's good news because you can get people that I just met somebody on the bus the other day that I'm trying to work with. I just met him. He just gave me some beats, and and I tap in with him. I got 30 songs that they keep putting down for copyright infringement. So like I got my own struggles that I'm dealing with. Success doesn't have to be like, you ain't got to be the lone wolf. Like you can build your community and collaborate with people and start with where they at. You ain't got to build with people that's already built up. You know what I mean? You can build with people that's starting at the bottom just like you. Like the people who winning, they got teams too. They got mentors. They got people who believed in them and pushed them, and they struggled, and but that struggle is what pushed them to go further and go harder. So if you're struggling, just look around you and like look around the corner. And so like start seeking it out. Like be that person that someone else, and like someone else is coming to look for, and you'll find that all of that stuff is going to start coming right back to you. Like everybody going to start looking for you. So then you got to be that same pillar and help the next person. It's like faith and work together and like I don't know. I'm just take a second and talk about spirituality for a second. Like faith without works is dead. I said it in a few of my last videos. I've been saying it. Like you can hope, you can dream, but you're not moving. If you're not moving, God can't steer you. He's not going to just drop success in your lap. But when you step out in faith and you put the effort towards, meeting it, and you go into that journey, we want that instant success, that instant gratification. We just want it right then and there. We want to look at the progress. We want to see the all the things that come with it. But God looking at the process. What are you going through in that time of turmoil? What is kindling that fire to keep you going? Think about David and Goliath, right? David had faith, right? But he also picked up a slingshot and a stone. So faith is your fuel, but without the work, like the work is your vehicle. You need to get to your destination. Transportation and communication rule the nation. When you can transport yourself to get in these environments around people that you need to be around, and you staying inspired, and you using your communication to get in these places. Like I choose emotional intelligence sometimes over IQ. You know what I mean? Just being able to help somebody else, making other people feel important and inspired. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to stay motivated. It can be hard sometimes. There's days when I don't feel like doing shit. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. It's times I don't feel like doing nothing, too. It's hard. There are days when you don't feel like getting out of bed. You don't just let alone just chasing your dreams, right? Oh my goodness, I got a lot that I'm trying to say, right? But it's a trick to it, and you gotta find your why. What's the reason why you're working for what you're working for? Is it your family? Is it your future? You trying to provide for yourself, and knowing that you can do it. Whatever it is, hold on to that. Like write it down. Look at it every day. Like let it push you forward. Like when you looking for that result, like just like let that result push you forward, because you ain't gonna get that result if you ain't like looking at what you don't have. It's not gonna get you that result. You got to look for what you want, and that will push you to the result. Keep looking at what you want. Let that push you forward, because you feel like giving up, because trust me, the reward is worth it. I felt like giving up so many times. And I still have visions, and God planted it in me. So I know that one day I'm gonna wrap it up. So I'm just gonna take it away. Like if a man don't work, he ain't gonna eat. That's pretty much all I'm trying to say. It's all about surviving. If you trying to thrive, you're surviving and thriving. Like if you trying to thrive, surviving and thriving is about taking that responsibility and putting your life and your effort to make your life better. Embrace your challenges, embrace your grind, embrace and learn from your lessons, learn from your failures so that you can create lessons. I had it in one song that I said, every lesson not a blessing if you didn't get the message. So if you ain't gonna get the blessing if you ain't get the message. You gotta learn from all your failures and celebrate your wins, every victory, no matter how small. I just posted a video 15 seconds ago that I got 10 subscribers in a day, and so somebody might look at it, oh, that's so small, but I look at it as big because I never had that happen. So every is joy in the journey, is joy in the process. You got what it takes. So the question is, right, are you ready to put the work in? Because the world is not going to wait for you. The world is not going to catch up to you. The world is going to keep moving, and the time is now for you to move with it. So like, that's all I had to say, man. Just keep working and achieving your goals, and don't let nobody speed your process or slow your process. You know what I mean? Just stay focused, fam. You got it. I love you. I hope this message hit you. You know what I mean? If it did, just like, comment, share, subscribe, and also let me know how I can make this channel better. I'm just hoping that everybody stay blessed and that y'all stay hustling. And I wish y'all all peace and blessings. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can get these videos. Thank you.